Artemis, and with Confuzzled just around the corner, I think it's time we went through some of the ground rules, some of the things you can expect from a convention, you know, how to do things right, and how to do things wrong, and how to not do things wrong, actually, I should probably fucking say, and overall, just how to get the best experience out of it, as well as some shit you should probably avoid. So, yeah, let's dive right the fuck in. Whether this is just the next in a long line of conventions you're going to, or maybe it's your first, there's still going to be things that you're always going to see at every convention, and also things that you've never seen before. So many, in fact, that a comprehensive video could never hope to detail on every single one of them. That's my excuse in case I miss any. So here's things to expect. Yes, the queue for registration is going to be long and probably quite warm. It is at every fucking convention. Bring comfy footwear because you're going to be standing around a lot. Bring snacks and water. Talk to people and just have some patience, for God's sake. This entire thing's being run by volunteers, alright? So be nice. It's going to be big, widespread, and sometimes difficult to get from A to B. So plan more time to get to different events and around the place, and get ready to wait in lines a lot. There's going to be stuff going on absolutely everywhere, some of which too sordid or bizarre to even say. So get ready to see some shit, basically, and get ready to overall just have everything fully on display the second you walk in the goddamn door. Start a little stopwatch, see how long it takes you to see something fucked up. If it breaks a minute, I'll be honestly shocked. You're gonna get IDs, you're gonna get age checked. It happens at every goddamn con. If, like Confuzzled, it's 18s plus only, and of course you're gonna get age checked. They have to check that shit before they let you in the door. And if it isn't, if it's a family-friendly con where kids can attend and shit, then you're still gonna get age checked. Because it's gonna be a bunch of underage kids looking to score drinks from whatever bartender isn't doing their job. So just make sure you got it with you, shut your mouth, don't be an asshole. We've all been checked, for God's sake. So what, you might be 40. Who gives a shit? Show your ID, you should fucking know by now. The con space is going to be busy and crowded and hot and loud, and there's going to be so much weird shit going on. So make sure you take care of yourself, make sure you know where you can get water, where the toilets are, where the outdoor doors are in case you need to get fresh air, and just be careful and conscious of everyone around you, because you can expect there to be so much going on you could accidentally get hurt or hurt someone else. There will be lewds, you just have to accept it. I remember 2 hours into my first ever convention, I saw a paw photo shoot going on. I thought, oh, that's pretty cute, that's not bad. 2 seconds later, there's two fully grown men smushing their faces into the fucking footpaws. Right in the bar. That's just gonna happen. And that was the tamest shit we saw. So yes, you're gonna see latex. You're gonna see bondage gear, you know, worn as if it's an outfit, and not that he's on his way to a room party. You're gonna see that shit. There's gonna be dicks on display. Not real human ones. I mean, like dragon dicks and artwork and dildos and shit. Just accept it. It's going to be there, okay? If that's what you're into, go wild, but be respectful. If it's not, then just steer clear like me. Long queues are going to be absolutely everywhere, with conventions getting bigger and bigger each time and more people there. The really popular ones, like dance competitions, opening ceremonies, that sort of stuff, they're going to fill up pretty damn quick. So if you actually want to get there and get a good seat, get there goddamn early. And yes, of course, you can expect the dance competition at Confuzzled to have a massive queue because, well, yours truly is hosting the goddamn thing. So, obviously, people are going to want to see that. And of course, there's so much more to expect, so much that you could never fully contain it in one video, and everyone's experience is different. So, yeah, that's at least some stuff, hopefully, that will help you. I mean, damn, I tried my best, but there's a lot to cover. Anyway, let's move on to the next segment, whatever the fuck that is. Nope, this isn't just an event that happens at practically every fucking convention around the world. This is all of our little tips and tricks on how to be on both sides of the fluff and keep yourself safe, happy and healthy.
And we really do mean both sides, which is why I'll be taking over for this section of the video so I can talk about being in a fursuit. And that can mean these little tips like, make sure you eat and drink. A lot of people think that water is the most important part, and in some ways it is, but you also lose a lot of blood sugar and salt through sweating and suiting. So make sure you keep the tank fully fueled. We all know the 6-2-1 rule, which by the way is 6 hours of sleep, 2 square meals and 1 shower a day, and that is the bare minimum. but I honestly think it should be the 622 because I think you need 2 fucking showers at a convention. Don't go too wild in suit. Make sure you know what's around you and how many people are there. We get it, it's exciting and you want to be nice and active, but nobody wants to be punched in the face by a breakdancing bunny bastard. Brush your fucking fursuit. Oh my god, we can't fucking stress this one enough. You need to brush, disinfect and clean your fursuit before and after every single fucking use. We get it, you want to be all cute and cuddly, but holy shit, you smell like the inside of a rancid anus. Keep that disgusting, sweaty, matted fucking thing away from us until you sort yourself out. Also, side note, a clean fursuit does not equal having a fucking shower, okay? You can't take a clean body and stick it inside a dirty suit and expect that to be okay. Can't do the other either. Take a dirty body and stick it inside a clean suit. They both need to be fucking clean, okay? Don't overdo it. We get it, it's convention. It's one of the most freeing times of the year for stuff like this, but 12-hour suiting marathons are rarely a good idea, especially when the aircon in the hotel can't handle this amount of people and it's 30 fucking degrees Celsius outside, okay? Know your limits, keep it fun, and don't ruin it for yourself by just going too far with it. Take regular breaks and keep it fun. Make sure you know where the fursuit lounges are, scope the place out before you do suit up, and make sure you know how to get there from wherever it is you're going. And if you decide that you're going to leave the con space in suit, then at least scope out where you're going and see if there's anywhere you can cool down. If you're going to end up in the middle of some fucking field in blazing sunshine in full suit and you start getting heat exhaustion, you're going to run into trouble. And my final little point on this little bit that I'm talking about is fuck the magic. Okay, if you're in pain, if you're uncomfortable, if you're hot, overheating, or you just need a fucking break, I don't give a shit where you are. Take your head off if you fucking need to. Alright? Don't ever let someone else's sense of immersion trump your fucking health needs. Okay? If you need to fucking de-head, de-head.
Yeah. Those are all very good, very salient points. Amazing points that everybody should be aware of. In fact, they're so good that I'm pretty sure I'm the one who came up with them, now that I think of it.
Hang the fuck on.
Moving on, let's move on to how to deal with fursuits from an external point of view. Consent, consent, consent. Holy shit, I could never say it enough, okay? A fursuit does not equal consent. Being cute does not equal consent. Acting a little bit flirty does not equal consent. Do we understand this? If you want to hug someone, pet them, pick them up, in any way initiate some sort of physical contact, you fucking ask first, okay? And that's not even just for fursuits, that's a rule for life. Give fursuiters space. They have much less vision, much less mobility of you, and they can't also hear all that well through suits and shit, so make sure you give them plenty of space. If you're trying to walk behind them, they're not going to know you're there. If you see them walking towards the direction of a fursuit lounge, or you see that just in general they seem a little bit hot and deflated and tired, please don't stop them, especially outside of a fursuit lounge. Please don't stop them. You have no idea how long that person has been in suit and is so desperately trying to get into that room. Head off, get a drink and get some cold air. Please don't get in their way. You can find them later for a photo. Give them the benefit of the doubt. I see so many people getting butthurt, like, oh, they didn't want to take a picture of me. Oh, they ignored me when they were in suit. You have no idea what state they're in. You got no idea if they even knew that you were there. They could be dead to the world at that point, heat exhaustion. They could have seen someone they don't like and are trying to avoid. They could just be a little bit tired. Don't just instantly think that they're out to get you and acting like a dick on purpose. Wash your damn hands. In fact, fuck it. Wash all of you. You should be showering at least twice a fucking day. There is no greater fear than putting on your big, expensive custom fursuit and seeing this greasy, food-stained hand making its way towards your muzzle. That's fucking... Oh, God, no. No, thank you. Like, we don't want that shit, okay? We don't want to be stained with whatever the fuck you were eating last. And also, hugging someone who is sticky and sweaty and strong of BO, that's disgusting. Like, and that's just not going to happen. We don't want that shit. Jesus. Be careful of where you're hugging. Some suits have dropped crotches and some have sort of very big puffy chests that can hide breasts. So you might think that you're giving them a nice belly rub, but instead you're smacking them in the balls or fondling their tits. Don't do that shit, okay? And a nice, very important one here. Shut the fuck up. If you see a suit that you don't like or you think is a little bit cringy, maybe someone made it and it's not turned out as good as a professional $10,000 suit, shut the fuck up. Okay? You're entitled to your opinion, but you're not entitled to ruin someone else's con experience because you're an obnoxious prick, okay? It's my job. Not every con experience is always going to be a good one, and not every con experience is for everyone. So here's a few little tips and tricks on how to avoid all the crap that can ruin your con. Don't overplan things. It's really easy, especially in your first convention, to see all these events and want to do them all, but that's just not feasibly possible sometimes. Sometimes you just need to sit down, select what's really important, and do that. Cons are weird, wild things. You can plan all you want, but it will never go that way. Just go with the flow. Like, pick out a couple of things a day that you really, really want to do. Make sure you've got plenty of time to do that. If you overplan things and try and schedule it, you're just going to get upset and stressed when it inevitably falls apart. Do what you actually want to do, rather than what you think you should be doing. Focus on having a good time, rather than trying to prove you're having a good time. It's really easy seeing different convention videos to see that certain events are just standard, that you feel like you should always go to the opening ceremony, always go to the dance competition, always go to this panel. If you don't want to go, don't fucking go. Don't feel like you have to go just because you're there. If you're not feeling it, don't bother. Like, if you're having a bit of a day where you think, oh, I just want to chill out, I don't want to go and queue up and be in a crowded room, don't force yourself to go. You're there to enjoy yourself, not tick shit off of a box, alright? There's no fucking qualification or anything for having had a convention experience, so just do what you want. Here's a difficult one to talk about. Don't leech. It's really nice if you meet a group of people and you can talk with them and hang out with them, but don't assume just because you've had a conversation that you are suddenly a part of their con experience forever. Now, this is obviously a bit of a fine line, but you should be able to recognise the difference between just having a little chat with someone and being able to follow them back to their fucking room and have a meal with them, okay? You have no idea how difficult it is when somebody just decides they're going to follow you. They might not even talk to you. They might just turn up, see your group and just start walking along. And then you've got to try and explain as if you're an asshole for not deciding to book a table for 50 people just in case someone decided to stalk me there. Now, I know a subject like this is going to come down to, oh, look at the popular asshole not liking fans talking to him. I see a lot of people struggling when they talk about this issue because people fire back with that, and those people can fuck off, alright? We're not talking about that shit. We're talking about the ones who just decide they're going to follow. You're going to experience that, no doubt. Please don't be one of them. Avoid convention drama. Every convention I've seen has some sort of bullshit attached to it, and it could be something like people, having sex in the lobby. It could be something really major, like, someone's got an STD off of someone, or someone's stolen some art or some shit, but at the end of the day, you don't know the fucking facts. Drama blows up because of rumour and hearsay, and if you just contribute to that, you can make something even worse. You've got no idea what the situation is. Cons are meant for good times, chill times with friends. So why the fuck would you make the choice to get involved with something that doesn't concern you, for God's sake? If you have the opportunity to see some bullshit happening and not get involved, take that opportunity and stay well clear. Know your limits. There seems to be the assumption that everybody has to drink at a convention and get blackout drunk, and honestly, that assumption needs to die. Sure, I get it, you can have a drink, you can have some fun with friends, alcohol can sometimes help you have more fun, but that's just not the case for everybody. You don't need to drink to have a good time. So don't feel like you're going to need to go to the bar and empty out your fucking savings account just to join in with everybody. It's okay not to drink. And if you are drinking, know when to call it quits. You don't want to lose a whole day at a convention because you're hanging out of your ass. Be a little bit selfish, okay? It's all really good to think about other people and trying to make them happy, but if you take your entire con experience as if you have to please everybody else and plan for everybody else, you're just going to have a bad time, all right? It's never going to work. It's just going to be a massive bring-it of stress. Don't do it to yourself. Do what you can, but no more than that. Don't be stupid. Don't take risks. If you're going to go and have sex and shit, then take protection and get tested. If you're going to go somewhere on your own and make sure friends know where you're going, keep yourself safe. Don't get into a situation that you can't get back out of. Con ops are there to help. The support is there if you need it. Make sure you take advantage. And don't be embarrassed. If there's something you want to do that is a little bit embarrassing, do it. As long as it's not hurting anybody else or anything. If you want to go to a room party, go to a room party. If you want to go and figure out if you're into said fetish or something, go and fucking do it. Okay? Don't think about other people. Everybody's got something. You go and you do what you want to do. Don't hold yourself back just because of someone else's moral standards, okay? Go and be free. Go and be happy. And I think that just about does it. Some healthy tips and hopefully something that will help you enjoy your convention a little bit better. Not as if you wouldn't already. Hopefully they come in helpful for everybody, and I'm sure I'll see you all there. Goodbye.